one of the great things about Sicilian is, especially late game, if you can turtle up, defend all your life out, and gain stacks continuously, they have a lot of damage output here for NXPE Evos, right? So that is something that Blacklist International has to be careful with. And okay, it's actually going to be a Thamus picked up here, Jungle Thamus, which works really well for Wise.
Yeah, exactly. They want to really put all of their put all of their eggs in this OHIP basket with this Beatrix in the late game. Now, the main strength of the Thames is that it clears the lane, the jungle, very, very fast. That's why it can maybe outspeed the Julian when it comes to like rotating around the map.
You know what's also fast? McDonald's delivery.
There it is. Want to score your free Elite skin? Comment the hashtag McDeliveryGaming Buddy and your favorite McDo food on every MPL Season 10 stream on McDonald's PH Facebook page. 70, yes, 70 lucky commenters will be randomly picked. That's a lot of McDelivery, right?
And a lot of Elite skins. Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
Can I take a little bit of a break? I want to get a delivery.
This season is like a treat for Rockhard.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you.
The guy loves his McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. You know it, guys. You know it.
Well, I'm sure everybody at home loves Blacklist International and NXPE Evos here, and they can't wait for game number 1 to start, but we're going to have to wait a little bit.
What the pro players call it.
Yeah, well, they call that Kagat in Tagalog. Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 1 here. Blacklist International versus NXPE Evos.
This is the game that we are all waiting for here. The Battle of the Jerseys, those beautiful, beautiful garments that they are donning. Definitely some of the highest tier I've ever seen, so
both
don't
teams,
call me out. Yeah, both of them, actually.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a big fight here in the middle. They got micophobia burning through that flicker real quick. That's actually a lot being used by NXPE. That's first blood going over the Blacklist International.
So that's first blood already. Actually, it wasn't 1 minute yet, right?
Not even.
Blacklist International is back. Right,
Yeah.
I think that's the statement here. But there's a lot of chaos already early on, right? So this is one of the things that you mentioned. Oh, man.
Oh, but look at this. It's probably going to be a kill, but nope. Donut says, I'm not going to risk it. We got a battle going on the bottom side. We got to clear those comms. That's another kill for Blacklist. That is going to be 2-0 for NXPE. What are they going to do here?
Unfortunately for NXPE, they weren't able to protect their orange buff this time because that was the rotation of Blacklist International. They're sort of vertical in a way that after the Lethal Wanderer, they established influence around that orange buff. And actually, H2 cannot position himself there. That's why Blacklist will have a tremendous lead right now.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge lead for Blacklist. But of course, they are going to give a little bit of a try here. Maybe Oh My Venus would be a bit of a treat, but no, Oh My Venus still very much on that map awareness.
Yeah,
I love these tooltips, by the way.
I
this
know.
is what we
I was
need.
just about to mention it, right?
Yeah, if you guys don't know what the turtle buff does, that's what it does. Right there. Adds a shield, adds some damage, and that goes over the Blacklist International. Oh, look at that! Look at Donut dodging that huge laser on the field! And Oheb trying to capitalize, but of course, micophobia is there to block it out.
Man, oh man. Okay, so going back to the turtle, right? This is once again what I always wanted to talk about early game at this point, the jungle, right? The jungle matchups. H2O is actually taking the Demon Slayer jungle emblem here, right? He needs to contest those fights against Wise because as we saw and as we typically see with Thamus jungles, they can clear objectives so fast. So I really want to see NXPE Evos match that, but now in the jungle.
Oh man, micophobia's in trouble! There goes the hammer! It's hammer time! Wise gets a kill! And from here, it's going to be H2O trying to match it on the bottom side with Edward. Edward, though, with the toughness that comes with the Esmeralda, will be able to make it out right there and then. And again, that's what happens when you have that Demon Slayer. Your damage against the fights is just very, very neutered.
Oh
my goodness.
You can see already the difference between the early game rotations of Blacklist International and NXPE Evos just because of their composition. When Blacklist International goes for their rotations, they get kills. For NXPE, they didn't even put Edward to half. That's the difference between the composition in the early stages.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at this point to take out Edward, you need at least 3 people or something.
And I didn't expect Oheb to get that. You know, I just pictured the pose, but now.
Oh, but you know who got got? That's going to be That's Haji. He got by micophobia right there.
Venus!
Oh my Venus with the flicker and the Numenon Blast combo. Ohem, that shotgun, it hurts! Oh my gosh, and that's why he's getting that kill. Oh man, but it's gonna be NXPE with the counterattack. Oh my Venus goes down to H2O. Donut, he's flying, he's hidden, he gets that target. Ohem, gonna be down. That's 2 for none in favor of NXPE.
Next play fighting back here, right? And this is exactly what they need to do. They need to contest this turtle, but Wise here now.
Wise will still be able to get that jungle. Very good retribution timing there again. H2O with the Demon Slayer emblem. It did get nerfed, right? It doesn't add the damage anymore to...
but he is 2 levels ahead of
That
H2.
is huge.
That is definitely huge.
That caught up.
Yep. No, so if there is a specialty for Donut, that's definitely the one. If there's like his... So, a 1-1 is like Donut's Choco Butternut.
Choco Butternut.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his most used hero. I think even in January of this year, we saw him perform the Seabolt qualifiers with this hero. He definitely knows how to play it. And the early rotation coming out from Donut is very surprising for a 1-1, but he did get a little bit of an equalizer for NXPE Evos. That being said, though, Blacklist International very quick with their rotations. I just said it, global presence coming out from Haji.
Man, and that's... this is the shot calling we're used to seeing from Blacklist International, right? The timing, the synchronization of those ultimate abilities across the map, something like that Dawning Light, is exactly what works so well for Blacklist International.
Yeah.
So, still though, NXPE Evos actually finding some good moments themselves. They got to continue to play around that. What they really need to do is allow H2O to come online here on this Julian. A lot of it is just going to be setups relying on those enhanced chains and the hooks from micophobia.
Yep,
right?
there you go.
And then they need to follow up with the damage. The downside of this, though, for NXPE Evos, is they need the scaling here coming out from Yelly Haze.
That's going to take a while, especially with a Wan Wan and a Julian. But right now, though, it's going to be another Numenon Blast hitting micophobia. In front right now is Jane. So that they'll be relatively safe for the meantime. And right now, I think Blacklist with the... They might be spreading themselves a bit too thin here on the map. Top lane, they're trying to go for a bit of a push, but it's really difficult with the front of the Franco hook.
You can see the Blacklist International puts a lot of emphasis on the left side of the map where the gold laner is. And this is actually one of the classic Blacklist International plays. Along with RSG, they're the 2 teams that likes to make their rotation towards the gold laner side so that they can empower their gold laner, their position 1 as soon as possible.
And it's pretty obvious that the gold lane is the focus of Blacklist here. That's why they're so heavily rotating around. But again, NXPE, they're actually still able to answer. Ooh, that was a very close hook there from micophobia. You can really feel the tempo, the change of tempo from NXPE because of Miko.
Yeah. This is, I mean, the crazy thing here, right, is just the tempo. We're talking a lot about tempo here, but NXPE Evos isn't doing too bad. I mean, yes, the gold lead is slowly building here once again for Blacklist International, but as they focus around Donut, right, trying to protect Donut, they're banking on Donut really carrying these team fights later on, especially with the crossbow of the Tang, the way that it works, also having that inspire, and then late game potential. Once again, you have that win condition in Yelly Haze alone. So if they can continue to keep Donut safe and just rely on these picks for now, they're going to be in a good position for that first, second Lord matchup. But now the focus here in mid lane.
Oh, it's going to be a big one. Donut, oh my god, he could not fly. He got just anchored there to the ground. No one to proc there. And there's going to be a 4v5 in favor of Blacklist. Yelly Haze, actually the bat impact is really doing a lot of damage, but Oh My B is able to block off some of that feast. And right now, it's going to be another bit of a stalemate with James in the front of NXPE. They are doing quite well in keeping this tower alive, but how long can they do that? It's going to be Oh My Venus will kill on the Yelly Haze from the back. It's a dive by Edward and Oh My Venus. It worked so well in their favor. And because of that, Blacklist is going to have to retreat. I think they're happy with what they got.
Definitely Blacklist International happy with that. Their positioning was also much better than NXPE Evos.
Yeah, speaking of positioning, that's a very 1v3 close quarters position that Wise is really excelling at. He has tried to flex as hard as he can on that Juggle Fam. Again, one of the strongest heroes on the patch right now.
We love to call that here on the English stream Chad mode.
Chad mode!
Giga Chad! 1 versus 3, that's exactly what you want to do if you're playing that Thamus here. He also picks up a big defensive item in the setup here. top lane. It's only one hit away, by the way.
That was funny.
I feel like that was just a, hey, look at me. I have the new Rune Blast.
Yeah.
The queen's back, baby.
It's annoying. It's a Uranus, so you need a big high five.
Oh, yeah.
You want a high five by Uranus,
bigger
you
high
need something
five. Yeah,
really
yeah,
big.
yeah.
That's what Oh My Venus did.
Well, now they're going to be focused here on this Tier 1 turret as Blacklist International finding more space.
Yep.
And even making it hard for H2O to even get a buff at this point.
At this point, it's so easy for OHEB to snipe those Tier 1 turrets that they're not going to be able to last long against the Renner hits. And right now, it's going to be the Lord focus on Blacklist. They've got control of that front push. Oh my Venus, a weirdly positioned Newman on blast, but all is good. James straights up with a tower on top, though.
So this is where NXPE EVOS should accept the fact that Blacklist International's tempo is quite fast. They have to already concede the early and the mid game. What they need to do now is to just defend. They have the Sicilian for this. They can split push with James. James just have to keep himself in the dead lane and make sure that he doesn't die.
Yep.
And Blacklist International, they can continuously push against NXPE, and all NXPE has to do right now for them to bring back to their the game to their favor is to wait for the late game. Accept that they are weak right now, just defend their lanes, and hope that Blacklist International's power will decrease.
NXPE has two super scalers. So
Oh my
God! The Filipino sniper strikes again! And the Lord pushes up on middle. OHEB takes out the turret.
I could just see the post come
Yeah,
down
yeah.
from OHEB, right? I
You
mean,
can imagine it already.
that's exactly what we saw earlier in the game, and now he just did it once again here.
Oh.
He's very comfortable on this Beatrix. And look at the push, right? James getting something, but now assaulting the base here for NXPE EVOS.
No minions, they're still gonna go in. Edward is all alone, but I think that is not gonna be a problem for this Esmeralda. Tough as rocks here. Gonna be bitten by the Bloody Hunt by micophobia. No turret hitting. That means there will be no kills happening, and that's a disengage from Blacklist.
Come on, man. You can see Blacklist International, it seems like their chemistry is untouched. Every time that somebody throws a spell, there is always a follow-up. For example, you saw that the ultimate coming out from Hatches was the OHEB with the sniper. They layered it so well. But that's not all. Even in their smaller combos, right? The small ticket combos. Like, for example, the Mystic Field after the Falling Star Moon. That's just a poke, but they still layered it so well.
Yeah, but what NXPE is doing right now is trying to hit hard onto Edward.
way.
No way! No
No
way!
way!
He lasts long, but that will not be the case. He will not survive. A push is attempted by Blacklist on top side, but doesn't really result in anything. Here's a huge Mystic Field on the middle. micophobia forced to flicker out, and that will be a turret going down. Blacklist very happy with that push. They did not pay for it. They did not get away without a scratch, though.
Okay. So NXPE EVOS able to get, a little space too. Both sides of the map, top and bottom, have those tier 2 turrets down, so they were able to get that. But still, we're talking about 8K gold lead here for Blacklist International,
8K,
right?
oh my God,
They
yeah.
need to buy a little bit more time here for NXPE EVOS. And this is what we're seeing, right? The next Lord's going to be up here in about 14 seconds. They want to contest this, even though, even looking at the items, they are going to be out-itemized because of that gold gap for them. But they could possibly turn the tide unless a Blacklist finds a pick here.
It's the pick way. It's the way to pick. You got the cloaked attack. micophobia goes down. He can't even do the Bloody Hunt anymore. He got surprised by that sneak attack right there. Our sponsors for,
Well
for
played,
this
bro.
segment. But yeah, that was a beautiful execute there. Could not be calculated by NXPE. Get caught by surprise. In the end, Blacklist gets the Lord for their efforts.
There's a lot of problems that NXPE should be facing right now. This is an enhanced Lord, which has that jump, as well as the fact that Haji is already up with the Holy Crystal. That's his fourth item, if I'm not mistaken, which means that 30 minutes, this Mystic Field and this ultimate is gonna hurt.
At this point, you just gotta avoid that bad impact. You're pretty good. And that's exactly what Blacklist is doing. Although NXPE, again, Yelly Haze does hurt on that Sicilian. So I think if they just keep him alive, they should be good to go. Can they though?
Yeah, honestly, it's going to be hard. Even with that Malefic Roar being picked up here by a Donut, a lot of the times he doesn't even get in position that he needs to, right? That's one of the things we talked about in the draft, is how hard it is to find those weak points on this 1-1, and now Lord can be marching to the base here. They're holding on to one turret.
Dawning Light is on cooldown. Lord will be left alone. Hook hits on the Wise. Oh my Venus with the flicker! And the Numinal Blast follow-up is unlikely though. It was a very good defensive position by NXPE, and now they are on the counter-attack. Although right now, I think James did a pretty good job in keeping Black from the base, and it's gonna be a bit of a reset here.
Great positioning and great understanding coming out from Yelly Hayes, actually. He wasn't hit by the Numinal Blast, and he clipped Oheb so that Blacklist International cannot advance.
Yeah, speaking of advance, that's exactly what Black is doing. This is round 2, and they are ready to fight. Although at this point, NXPE are happy to just stay in the base, just keep the base alive.
Bad beat from NXPE. They actually lost their turret in the bottom lane because they thought that they can chase Blacklist International.
Yeah, you know, after a great defense, reading, especially against that beefed up Lord a little bit
Yeah.
here, they were able to defend. They lose that. It was great they had the bottom turret up, but then they lost it, right? And they're losing the damage department too, as we're seeing from these low cooldown dawning lights being popped out from Haji here. It's something they really got to deal with. And still, waiting for the moment.
That's how you do!
Blocked by Venus.
The hook block, right? And that's the reason why you pick up the Lolita, even though there's only like one marksman on the side of NXPE, right? You want to neuter those hooks from that Franco, and your players are pretty good to go.
Yeah, I mean, continue to do that, right? Like, this is the thing. When you have a Franco at some point, as always, one hook could change the game, either for the win or for the loss here, right? And with NXPE Evos being base fully exposed here, really the next objective is going to be that next Lord. The thing is, Wolf, can they actually even contest at this point, right? It's 15 minutes in.
I think they can't, especially because of the fact that Blacklist International's composition is great at team fighting, and the fact that they cannot play outside of their base.
Yeah, I mean, imagine earlier, NXPE just went to the purple buff area, and it looked like an overextend.
Exactly.
They already lost a turret.
The only way for them to win this is if they wipe out Blacklist International in a defense and hope for the best that they can defend in this Lord push.
It's going to be a tall order, but again, NXPE, they will not go down without a fight. Here comes micophobia, the sneak attack on that Franco. It's usually very scary, but at this point, I don't see Blacklist kind of breaking a sweat here.
You see Blacklist International's positioning on the left side. If they pop the conceal, they will be in time to get into the Lord area. If they found NXPE Evos committing in the Lord area, this is great positioning coming out from Oh My Venus, and this is definitely going to be the sneak attack to win the game.
Yeah, the plus side is NXPE is controlling that forward bush.
They're going to cut him off.
That is a huge, huge power point.
Oh, Donut, don't reveal yourself.
Oh, that's going to be the big question mark. Where is Donut? And they spot him out. You see him on that bush. There goes the Sanguine Claws, barely missing.
No,
and Venus. Oh, there's the flicker! And Yelly Hayes goes down. That's a double kill from Oheb. The shotgun to the face. Beautiful position.
I just saw it again. I saw the pose again, and now they're going to be pushing in the base for game 1 here.
It's going to be a 5v3. Donut is going to be locked down by Edward. micophobia is in trouble. Oh my Venus with the flicker. No blast. Will be cleaning it up. James tries to go for the cut, but that will be it. Blacklist International 1-0 in favor against NXPE.
Man, they're back, right?
They're back.
That
That's
was
all we can
decisive.
say.